It's a new business coming in. New business.
It's real talk, y'all.
They got friends.
All right. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast with you and yours truly. I'm your host, B-Cells. Well, Bobby B-Cells. I'm going to get it down one day. I'm going to get it all the way down. But with that said, we got our hoop guys, our resident guys. The two of you guys all truly love and adore. My man C Nice, the DP. What's happening, DP?
What's up,
Hey,
baby?
Dave. I got to tell you something, man. I ain't told you in a while. I ain't told you this. I never told you this. So, one of my homegirls, right? She hits me up right one time after the show. She's like, "Who is that Dave? I love that Dave." I said,
I know she can't help herself.
I said that nigga's a nut. I said that Negro's a nut. I mean, he's a nut. I said Dave is hilarious, man. This dude is just all natural, ladies and gentlemen. Don't drink, don't smoke, just D. Yeah, it's funny too. I was like, oh man, and I tell her like, well, you do have a thing for Dave's. Your baby daddy's name is Dave. You had three of them.
I don't feel special now.
I would say something, but the both of y'all married. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is,
no, there's only one person on this thing that's married.
I will tell you, put it to you like this: that person who said that, that's the reason why I'm stuck on the big booties. Her, because of her. that ass is. Oh, let me stop. She's married now. I got to. Never mind. We're rolling on, folks. We're rolling on.
Stop mid-sentence.
Hey, I didn't say the names, did I? No names came.
No.
Right. Okay.
No.
So she knows who she is, but anyway. But dude, it's
hey, if you're watching,
it's like sunshine, like Fox, Harlem Nights. It's like anyway.
Man.
Anyway, yeah. So I ain't gonna mention no names, whatever. But anyhow, good Lord, that it's Von Glorious, like
Bong, like the RZA would
it's
say.
at least 50
Bong,
plus.
bong.
It's at least 50 plus inches, I would say. It's at least 50 plus inches, I would say. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Look at this big screen TV.
Ooh. Anyway, okay, I don't need to do that. I'm gonna have a flashback, but anyway, that person. I might have gave out a
clue. Almost gave out a syllable.
No, I did give out a clue with the.
I can name that person's name in 2 syllables.
Oh man, hey man. We there's so much direction to go forth in topics. Lord Jesus, crazy shit going on. But anyhow, we're gonna just jump into it because we're out here in Southern California, ladies and gentlemen, and one team is out of the playoffs, one team is in the playoffs, but it always seems the team that is out of the playoffs, they're getting the most attention. So, yes, we're going into the sports news, preferably, I can't even talk, preferably, get it right, Bob, preferably, the NBA. Now, weird shit coming on out of L.A., the Lakers situation. They had their little, closeout meetings or whatever the case may be. There was some shit like the leakage of Frank Vogel's firing got out before they actually said it.
So did they say it?
Yeah, they did eventually. Yeah, they did.
Oh, is it a done deal?
Yeah, it's a done deal.
Yeah,
But
it was reported by Wojciechowski. When has he ever been wrong?
Oh wow,
It
got leaked though. That's all I'm saying. But what's going on with the Lakers organization? You do not expect this from an organization with this magnitude with the leaks. Maybe what y'all see with the Knicks. That's the Knicks and the Bulls will do.
That's one thing we don't have. We don't have leaks. That's one thing we don't. That's one thing we don't have is the leaks, and that's part of the problem. But as far as the Lakers,
yeah,
come on, man. Wojciechowski tweeted that the man was gone 1 minute after the final game of the year. He tweeted, "Oh, he ain't gonna be here."
That's crazy.
Same thing they did to Luke Walton. According to Richard Jefferson, he was kind of hot about that today.
Who Rich was?
But yeah, Richard Jefferson was kind of hot about that. He said, "Man, it's dissension in the organization, man. Kurt Rambis and Linda Rambis, running roughshod over there,
Yeah, they running it, man.
making basketball picks and giving their opinion, but they not coaches and they not in the room. So, hey, it's the Lakers, man. You know what I mean? This is what they've been doing for the last 10 years, but people forget that. They've been doing this.
What you think about that, Dave?
Well, last I checked, they did win the championship with Frank Vogel, and then only 18 months later he fired. You know what I mean? This is worse than old boy in Toronto, right? You know what I mean? Who won Coach of the Year? Then next year they fired him.
Ooh,
What's black dude? Yeah, being in Detroit now.
Yeah, that's right.
Did him dirty, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if this has ever been done before. If this doesn't classify that championship was an asterisk, nothing else does.
Oh, you sound like Skip Bayless over there.
Nothing else does.
You sound like Skippy.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
All I'm gonna say about the bubble, which we talked about this, we can go back on probably episode 10 or something like that.
Yeah, LeBron, we said
the small gym
is an asterisk.
Had cast from Indiana and stuff pulling up for 50 with nobody up in the gym. Just remember that. So there was no pressure on street clothes Davis, you know what I mean? Because with nobody there, you know what I'm saying? So now, people come back to, like I told y'all before,
couldn't ship them in. See, a lot of these professionals out there be crippling half of these cats. You know what I mean? Adam Silver think it's too much gameplay. I'm thinking it might be too much gameplay after the game. You know what I mean? Cats can't hang and hoop at the same time. Anthony Davis proved it. Bubble, I can play 72 games in the bubble.
He got a point. Did he get injured during the bubble? Did he get
injured? No. That was the only year he was not injured.
No.
The only year.
He had cats averaging 30. They ain't hit nothing near 12 this season.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
It's different. It's definitely different game plan. No question about that. I mean, it's
evident.
So we see the
Lakers
numbers.
Is always a bad team. Is all I'm saying. Maybe they was always a bad team.
So,
they didn't have no great team.
So what do you think they should do? Should they blow it up, or are they gonna run it out?
Isn't that what normal teams do in this situation when they got big contract dudes that they ain't winning? I mean, am I missing something here, Bob?
They do try to get rid of it.
That's the first thing they do.
Okay, but the question is, who's trading for Westbrook?
That's a big contract.
It ain't about no trades, dude. It's about you got that wave clause.
That's what I was about to say.
And the Lakers don't waive nobody.
They just did that with Didn't they do that with Lou Aldan? He just got off the books today. So,
but hold up.
He got off the books today. No, that's real. He got off the books today.
That wasn't a wave, though. See, that wasn't a wave. He was still on the team before they had that clause in there. So that was a little different.
Provision. He was still getting paid. He was fifth highest paid player.
Wait a minute. He was getting the Bobby Bonilla treatment?
Yes. The fifth highest
No. It wasn't deferment. You know what I mean? He actually had a contract with them that they signed an extension with. You know what I mean? And they basically paid him not to come. They tried to get other teams. They tried to get other
highest paid player. Fifth highest paid player.
They try to get other teams to at least take half of it.
So that tells
they won't have that contract.
That tells you what kind of thinking that they had.
Leadership that they have over there.
With Westbrook.
No leadership.
You paid AD, street clothes Davis, all that money, knowing he ain't going to be available. And LeBron in season 19, knowing he probably going to get hurt. It just, like I said, it's just kind of like, hey, man, there's nothing you can do. Unless you can get somebody to pick up Anthony Davis and get two people for him, that's your only bet. Or maybe LeBron leaves and goes back to Cleveland, B. So you got to check.
No.
That's a possibility. It is.
You
saying no, but we all know that is a possibility. That is always looming.
If that happens again, I'm officially off the fan club of the Cavaliers. If he goes back, I'm done with them.
It's always looming.
I'm done.
Come on, man. He got you a shit though.
I can understand that. I can understand why Bob feel that way.
Listen.
I understand why you feel that way.
It's always gonna be out there looming. Until he officially hang it up, it's always gonna be out there looming. Let's be clear.
The only thing that I would accept him coming back to Cleveland if he got into ownership. That's it. I don't want him to play no more.
That's coming.
No. What about his last year when he said, "This is my last year. I'm gonna retire"? come back to Cleveland.
No.
Now that one, yeah, you got to give him that one.
No.
He only gonna play about a season and a half.
There's not a song called "Coming Home."
Years, right?
There's not a song called "Coming Home" Part 2. There's no song out there.
He'll gonna have Drake. He's gonna have Drake.
It's kind of the trend, though. It's the trend.
He's gonna have Drake rival.
But it's what's happening right now, man. If he goes,
I'm just keeping reality with you.
Yeah, come on, man. You don't expect Melo to play his last game probably in New York.
I do.
Well, Melo ain't teased us like that. You know what I mean? We've already dealt with the beautiful girl syndrome in Cleveland. We've already dealt with the beautiful girl syndrome. We don't need that again. The beautiful girl syndrome is LeBron's treating us like a tramp. Exactly. She's to the streets. She's to the streets. Coming back and forth. She's coming back and forth. The only reason why she come back and forth because of her beauty. That's the only reason why she ain't worth a damn. You know deep inside you hate being with her, but the beauty's like, oh, I got to be with her.
So Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, that's it. We're done, man. We're done with it. We don't need it no more. Why? So why? Because wherever he goes, they're going to want assets. And we finally got our shit together. Finally. We don't need that.
Y'all going to have to give up Jared Allen. Man. You have to probably end up giving up the little cat with the dreads. Yeah.
It's too much.
No, man, you give up Colin Sexton, though, and not lose nothing.
Oh, now Sexton we can get rid of. But
ain't enough money. Ain't enough money. He on that rookie contract. He on the rookie contract, so ain't enough money.
And we do a sign and trade? Shit. Sign and trade?
It'd have to be like a 14 deal.
Yeah, man, it's too much. Plus, do you want to gouge your whole organization off an old player? He's the Grim Reaper's right there at the door. Like, are you ready, LeBron? Each every year.
One injury away. One injury away. That Achilles can pop at any time.
I mean, the one thing that you are speaking is some truth, because if you listen to what he said today, Cal was like, "Yeah, when I hurt my ankle, I wasn't supposed to play, but I came back and played the second time against New Orleans." He's like, "I messed my ankle up more." He said, "So I went to the doctor. The doctor was like, yeah, I got 4 to 6 weeks of not doing nothing on my ankle. Then I got to go back to see about my groin, because his groin," he said, "ain't never healed from the first time." And then remember, he was getting swelling in the knee. So he got issues happening already.
Well, that's age and all of that running has caught up.
Yeah. You only have so many jumps on those knees, man. I really believe that. You only have so many jumps, man. And, I don't want him – okay, the only thing I don't want him going down like was when my man retired from L.A. I can't think of his name. Carolina guy. How can I forget his James Worthy?
James Worthy.
Yeah. Hope he don't make that move. Oh shit! Finger roll, air ball. It's time for me to go. I don't want him to go out like that. That's the only thing, man. But man, I mean, we're splitting hairs. We're splitting hairs, people. No question. Phenomenal, great player. I mean, hell, like I said. He's going to be the great ever to come out of the state of Ohio. Jimmy Jackson second. You got to give it to Cool James, man. Double deuces. Anyhow, but it's like you have to. What good is it to bring back those 3 bass players again if you're LA? That's almost insanity, right? I mean,
I think that ain't nobody gonna help him with that. That's just my thing. Anthony Davis. Yeah, somebody like the Bulls may want to take him, bring him home, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't see anybody messing with Westbrook. I just don't, Maybe they do, but he had the highest shooting percentage year of his career this year. So maybe somebody say, hey, they can improve on that, but I just don't see somebody paying him $48 million. That's the key. $48 million is what's due. Now, if you want to take him at halfway point of the season, so that way the money fall off your books, at the end of the year, that's a possibility. But to do it in the summertime,
he's got 1 year left or 2 years left.
1 year. So you take it at halfway, you only do 21, and then it come off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what happens if the Lakers waive him? How does that happen?
Well, it's one of those negotiable things. It's like, he's got to say, I'm willing to take, I don't know, $35 million instead of $47 million. They may only offer $21 million out of the $47 million. they can offer whatever it is as a buyout. You know what I mean?
Gotcha,
Like, you know what? I just
gotcha.
want to hoop. That's why I kind of question, you know what I mean, what's going on with John Wall, too. Like, man, are you a hooper or what, bro? You know what I mean?
They blackballed him, man.
Yeah.
They
No.
blackballed-
They want to waive him.
Uh-huh.
They want to waive him. He ain't accepting no waive clause, which I'm not mad at.
No.
You know what I mean? He shouldn't have to. It's my money. You know what I mean?
That's a
You
lot of
decide
money.
to trade me, it's my money. But I mean, at some point, don't you want to hoop?
Hey, I'm gonna say this about John Wall.
I mean, it's about being a purist of a hooper, right?
After
Not
for
in his
him,
case. Not
for
in his
him,
case no
after
more.
having the Achilles, then falling down the steps and then breaking the foot, and then whatever else he did like 3 things.
They said
So he said
life,
he don't trust himself.
No, he need to get fully healthy. I mean, so
But he's still hooping pickup.
that's fine. It ain't like the NBA with you remember he always had the raggedy kind of knee, the clicky knee and stuff. So
man, I think he's
let
just
him
used to
get his
being
money.
out
You know what I mean?
and collecting that check.
But
He's
if
used to being
I was
out
the
collecting
Lakers,
that check now, man.
if
Why-
I
why
was the
would you-
Lakers,
No
Why would you-
rules, rules, nothing. This all he can
Why
live
would
his
you?
own life. Yeah.
What's the whole need when you getting guaranteed money yearly and you ain't even got to play?
Yeah. A nice handsome amount too. You know what I mean?
That's why I
It
say,
ain't like you get 100,000. You know
That's why I say for the
what
Lakers.
What did he do? What was
in
it? Jay Williams? He did the Jason Williams, huh?
Mhm.
Sign a contract. Oh shit, my legs hurt. I'm retired.
Yep.
Shit. Oh shit. Y'all caught me with the cocaine. I'm retired.
Let's move the body. Let me jump up in the pool. Move the
Hey
body.
man,
jump in the pool.
R.I.P. Bison Daily, man. Hey man, he's no longer here.
Oh,
R.I.P. man.
oh, you know that was some messed up business
All right.
how he died, man.
R.I.P. man.
Who?
Did he-
Bison
did-
Deli?
No, yeah.
Wasn't he out on the boat and
His
then come
brother,
back?
man. His brother did that. Assumed his identity.
See.
Assumed his identity.
That's crazy, man. Yeah,
But you know, one tidbit on the John Wall thing. If I was the Lakers, I'm calling Houston and I'm trying to get that deal done because I believe John Wall is a better player than Westbrook. And I think he would be a better fit with LeBron and AD. They make the same amount of money. They got the same amount of money.
And
it's 1
they need
year.
shooters, man.
Yeah, but
availability. You can't have him and AD on the squad.
No, but John Wall. But here's the thing: John Wall is a true setup guard.
It ain't about play.
He's pushing to get the pass to AD and them cast, and he would help the others more than Westbrook could. I would do that.
LeBron be mad because he's running too fast. Like, slow this down. Give me the ball.
But he's not running that fast no more, man. Them injuries kind of slowed him down a bit.
Okay.
Well, he's still a better jump shooter too.
But I'm about to say he can shoot a heck of a lot better.
You know what I'm saying? He's still a better jump shooter too. Hey, while we on this subject,
go ahead.
I said while we on the subject, did y'all see Westbrook's exit interview comment?
No.
Man, pull that up, man. You got to pull that. You got to pull that up, man.
You can tell us.
What'd he say? Just say what he say.
Exactly.
Oh, man. He was like Frank Vogel. I don't know what his problem was with me.
He went all in like that.
He went in guns blazing.
He said Frank Vogel. I don't know what his problem was with me. They said Frank Vogel was saying like, yo, if AD get the ball, Taylor Horton Tucker, you get the ball. Malik Monk, you get the ball, you go ahead and push it off the backboard. It's okay. We just out there flowing. He was like, nope, y'all give me that shit. I'm the point guard. Y'all get it to me. I said, dude, you can't have no cat like him on the spot.
I heard that story. And then also, man, poor Frank Vogel. Poor Frank. They said, the report said, when they came into town, I think off this last road trip, that he let all the players exit the plane. let his coaching staff exit the plane. He stood on the plane because he thought the Lakers.
They was going to do him like an old boy from USC.
He thought the Laker brass was going to come on the tarmac and come up to the plane. Hey, you're fired. So,
what was the old boy from USC? They pulled him off the bus.
So, man, he might need to go see counseling.
Nah, he know how LA is, man. He thought he was gonna get pulled off the bus like dude from USC, where they was like, man, pull that fool off the bus.
He might need counseling, man.
He all right.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
He might need counseling,
you know what?
Man.
Frank Vogel.
Coaching, you got to have some thick skin to be a coach, regardless.
I'm gonna say this about Frank
Very
Vogel,
true.
which I'm a believer. This is what cost him his job. Wojciechowski have reported too that they wanted to fire this cat like 3 times during the year, but they just waited to the end of the year. Which I'm like, how did he not know? But I'm gonna rewind. Frank Vogel, whatever his system is, we've seen this before with players. He did it to Roy Hibbert. When Roy Hibbert was with him, he balled out for the year. Then all of a sudden, he just stopped playing Roy. Roy couldn't get on the floor. Said, okay, maybe Roy got old. He slowed down. Montrezl Harrell, he was playing. Next thing we know, Montrezl Harrell was getting DMPs. And I'm like, wait a second here. Montrezl actually supposed to play. He just came off the 6-man award. AD goes down in the playoffs. Montrezl Harrell never saw the court. This season, when I saw LeBron jump center and you got Dwight Howard, where your problem is rebounding defense and he's getting DMPs, you only missed the playoff play-in by 2 games. Hey,
well,
I don't know what you're doing, Frank, but those are people that could have helped you. Dwight Howard could have got you 2 games to get you in the playoffs. DMPs, he's not supposed to have DMPs when your problem is rebounding and defense. That's what his career is built off of.
Well, we on those DMPs for Howard, we just got to see if he was down in West LA the night before.
You don't know, I know. And Montrezl by the game, man. Who knows? Man, maybe he wasn't ready to practice or something. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
There's a lot of other things that go into professionalism.
Hey, like I said,
on
when
those
you
cases,
ain't winning and DMP,
on those cases, Hibbert probably said something about who was a star in Indiana at that time.
It was
Paul George?
playoff P.
So he probably said something bad about him. We know about what's his name.
Well, Montrezl was in LA.
No, yeah, but Montrezl was talking shit though.
PG was still at that. Paul was at Clipperland then.
No, that was Hibbert with playoff P.
Oh, Hibbert. Oh, yeah, Hibbert. Yeah, Hibbert. Yeah.
And then with Montrezl.
And Lance was there too then too.
He was talking shit. I think he was talking shit about the players. So you can't poke the bear on the starting 5 and expect you're gonna get run. Your rotation will be good. You don't do that. Montrezl, once again, like my coach always say, KYP, know your personnel. Some people you can't talk about, man, and think you're gonna get the same rotation. You can't talk about your star player and expect to get minutes.
Hey.
I mean, if you're gonna say something like that, then you could almost come to the defense of Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook. You almost can. I can't even say his name.
Sound like the Russell Rabbit.
I know Russell. That's the way that fool played this year, like a Russell Westbrook.
Hey, did I send y'all? Hold on a second. Did I send y'all the little video? Who is the dude that was talking crazy about the Lakers? That dude is funny. Is he a comedian?
The one brother, right? The country guy, right?
Yeah.
I think I see it. Yeah, I think so. I think he does a little his comedy shit.
Oh man, he's funny. He is funny.
Oh man. So was it play in Friday? When's the play in? When's that start up? Tomorrow. So I'm thinking, man, my Cavs I might put some money on the Cavs tomorrow. I might put some money down.
Don't do it.
Hey.
Well, hold on. Let's hear his reason. Tell me what logic you use. Yeah. I just want to know what logic came together that you should do that.
Hold on, B. Before you answer that, I got a question.
Yeah.
So this is a Cavs Nets bet right here because DP he really with the Nets. He ain't with the Bulls. so I want to know what's really happening right here. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, we know he's not a no.
I know. You see the reaction, right?
Yeah. This guy. What's one of the Bedford Stuyvesant quotes? My man down there Rollins always be quoting this shit. It's not do or die best die. There's another one. There's another best die. Anyway, my brother right here be saying BK all day. BK all day. BK, no other way. And then he's down there at Madison Square Garden. See? Makes no sense.
But if we rewind the tape, you'll see how he has so much high hopes for his Knicks on the very first show of the NBA season. I just want to say this, you know what I'm saying? And then as the season progressed, I know that Tibbs need to be fired. You know what I mean?
I ain't say all that. You need to play.
Bob, you know what I'm saying? Knicks fans, bro, you can't get the truth out of them, man.
Need to play the
there are no
as you
truth.
can see by the stats.
There are
the
no
youngster.
Now he's a statistician. He's all in the analytics now, B.
I'm talking about what they doing.
Oh, come on.
The minutes prove themselves.
By the end of the year, he wants draft picks. He's like, forget the playoffs. Why bother? We get the draft picks.
Why we win that game?
I'm still, hey, all we did was do it backwards.
Why
That's all we did was
win?
do it
I don't know
backwards.
why they won that game, man. You know what I mean? It messed us up. Now,
I did say that last year because I wanted to pick.
Now we 12. We should have been 14.
Yes, but I think the Brooklyn Nets, they let you hang around. They let you hang around, and you can get them some games.
Yes, no D.
None.
0.
And then
if KD shoots less than 50%, it might be a slim chance they don't win that game.
We only got to worry about 2 players.
2.
Yeah, so you ain't got to worry about Drummond?
Who?
Drummond.
No, he's going to get his double-double.
Not offensively. He said his screens. That's one thing he'd do. But when he catch that ball in that paint, it's scary. If he got to make a move with the ball.
You know, that's it. Just don't let the role players kill you. Let Kyrie and Durant, let them score 50 apiece.
I don't know, but Patty Mills, that fool, man.
That's what I was about to say. The role players, don't let them go off.
He the X factor, you know what I mean?
Don't let them go off. But, I mean, that's all you have to worry about. And
what about Lil Curry?
No.
Oh, yeah.
He sat out. He hurt.
No, he back.
I mean, like I said, he's a role player. We only got to shut down 2 of those guys, man. And then, you know, and then, shit, we going to get them bigs in foul trouble, I think, with Allen and the youngster. Then we could get them in foul trouble, man. They bigs.
Wait a minute. Is Jared Allen playing?
Oh, he going to come back for the playoffs, I want to say. So.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. We got a little ahead of ourselves. Let's rewind the tape a bit. Let's go back to you saying why the Cavs gonna win. I want to hear the logic.
That's what I said. We only got to stop 2 people, and they don't play no defense. Go after Kyrie and Garland. Go after Kyrie. Durant.
Where's the strategy? I'm still.
All we got to do is stop the 2. Let them score. Let them score.
I mean, but all you got to do. How are they supposed to do that, Bob?
What do you mean? How they supposed to do it? They're gonna let you in the game. Play your game. Don't get rattled.
Don't get rattled.
Cut off their transition. Limited their transition buckets.
Okay. Cut off their transition.
And zone. Shit, I'll zone up on their asses.
And you will get 55 dropped on you in the playoffs.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Bob, you going to zone up against KD and Kyrie? You done lost your mind, man.
Hey, everybody's playing the man. Everybody playing man.
You are tripping.
Whatever. We'll see.
But you are tripping. You
I
can't
get what
zone
you're saying, though,
with a bunch of drunk. Man, you can't zone no KD and Kyrie.
Well, think about this, though. Think about this, though, right? They're used to people going man. That's going to free up
big.
The role players ain't been in no position. What the role players going to do? That's not their normal flow.
Bad mistake.
Hey, I don't know if you play long.
Now, I would say, okay, let me lean back a little bit.
Yeah.
What I mean is, throw different defensive at them. Throw some different shit at them, man. That's all I'm saying. You can't. Why would you match up with them one on one? Why would you?
To double.
That's my whole thing. Why would
you? That's your best bet. Double on the same way Milwaukee did.
Hey.
We're gonna get the ball out your hands. Then how everything gonna work?
Dunking on.
That's a different defense.
I know, but they was trapping that fool at half court.
That's a different defensive look. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we got nothing to lose. What we got to lose? They're
neither team has anything to lose.
Oh, I don't know. I think
I think
Brooklyn has a lot more
to lose.
No.
Think about the seeding.
If they don't come out of the East,
they can beat Miami.
Yeah, if
they won't play Miami, they play Boston.
Look, no. If they lose this playing game, they will.
If Brooklyn doesn't come out the East, disappointing season.
Well, they ain't coming out the East. So it's a disappointing season.
Kyrie didn't play all year. No, it's not. Kyrie didn't play all year. KD didn't even play all year.
Whose fault was that? That was Kyrie's fault.
They wasn't going. Even if they played during the season, they wasn't coming out.
It was no injury of the player.
I know.
Even if they played the season, they weren't coming out.
I know, but y'all not looking at it like holistically, right? If Kyrie is able to play, and James Harden, it doesn't affect James Harden anymore, right? You know what I mean? They got a chance to play. We never got a chance to see that.
Who fault is
I'm
that?
just saying. Now, we're not calling fault. He just said that
they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. That's all that matters. They ain't doing nothing.
I mean, we discussing something.
Then also, they're a 7th seed and we're an 8th seed. We have a chance. we have a chance.
A chance at what?
Wait a minute. It ain't like they blown us out every match they played us. They haven't blown us out.
How many playoff games has your young players played?
Well, how many they played as a unit?
I ain't say as a unit. I said young players have played. I ain't say as a unit. I said individually.
None. Since LeBron left. LeBron left. None.
Do they know how officiating works? You mean in the playoffs?
Hey, all I'm saying is they're number 7th and we're number 8. You have a chance. If you was in a game with somebody who's only a seed higher or below you got a chance.
Long story short, this is an emotional decision because again, you gave me no logic.
No, what do you mean? Hey. Throw them different defensive looks.
Yeah, you got to.
And they don't play defense. And they don't play defense.
It's not a series. This ain't a series though.
It's one game.
I know, but y'all don't have no great offense either.
We have a
chance. You're like, play defense.
We have a chance.
Like, we gonna come down and score.
Well, I know one thing. They're gonna have a hard time stopping Garland. They're gonna have a hard time. Okay, Allen and Drummond. Okay, I might give a little bit to Allen. I think he wins that position.
Yeah,
I think the young rookie Mobley wins the 4 position.
Who?
Mobley. He wins that 4. Our forward, our rookie of the year.
Who?
Stop it.
So y'all want the.
So what if they start LaMarcus Aldridge in the playoffs? Mobley still wins out on there?
Yes. He got a bad heart, nigga. He got a bad heart, man. You know what I'm saying? He get too pumped up. He might have to call himself out. I'm just saying.
Let me give y'all what the experts say.
Man, we don't care about no experts.
Yeah, we ain't got no knowledge of the game.
Yeah, I know, right? They got their own show, see. They got their own show.
I'm talking about Caesar's, fool. Caesar's book. I ain't got no show. I'm just saying.
What's the spread?
At 4 p.m.
What's the
tomorrow, 4 p.m. West Coast time. Tomorrow, Caesar's got Brooklyn favored by 8.5.
That's a lot of points.
I thought you said they could do it. And then for the Clippers and Timberwolves matchup at 6:30, they got Minnesota favored by 3.
Where are they playing at in Minnesota?
They're playing.
Are they playing in Minnesota or LA? In Minnesota?
At Minnesota.
I want the Clippers to play Memphis. I want to go to those playoff games. That'll be a good little series to go watch. Clippers and Grizzlies.
But yeah, it'd be a good series to watch.
That'd be good. That'd be good to go to.
Okay, so who you guys got coming out of the East?
Anybody but He done did all that talking about Brooklyn. Then all of a sudden, see how I'm glad we got this whole tape. See how he was riding with Brooklyn like crazy. Then all of a sudden he going holler out Bulls.
So who are the Bulls matched up with?
Bulls is going home first round.
Who the Bulls matched up with?
Boston.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee
right?
tanked that last game. Yeah, that was crying.
They weren't trying to play Brooklyn too.
I was like, these cowards, dude. You know what I mean? But that's Billy Donovan's fault. That's why we're in 6th place, man. You know what I'm saying? We should have had a better season. We should have had a better season than that, man. We lost a lot of bad games, dude. Lost a lot of bad games, man. Portland. Losing to Portland was wrong, bro.
When the last time the Bulls finished this high?
It's been a while.
Man, why are you living in the past? Ain't nobody say nothing about what happened to Cleveland last year.
You be talking about Billy Donovan, man, and all he do is win. You talk about Billy, all he does is win.
What Billy you know all he do is win?
His teams are always in the playoffs.
Billy Hoyle.
His teams are always in the playoffs.
White man can't jump. Billy Hoyle.
Oh, wow.
See, you see me dressed like this, think I can't hoop.
Yeah. So
it's hard doing this.
So any team out the East can win it. You're saying you don't have no favorites coming out the East?
Yeah, I do have a favorite.
You said Chicago. You did say Chicago.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, you said
that's my favorite. You know what I mean? But I'm not as emotional as you are, B. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
I'm just saying. When we win tomorrow,
I'm not gonna say the Bulls gonna beat the Bucks. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say we're gonna win.
All I'm saying is,
I don't have that feeling.
Listen, of course she doesn't, because what is what are the Bucks? Number 2 seed?
3. Number 3 seed. They were supposed to be 2.
Boston
rested everybody.
Hey man, somebody's going to get upset during these playoffs. Somebody always does. There's always an upset. Always.
It'll be the Bucks.
Always.
I can't see the Bucks.
You know what I'm saying?
They said they got an average win margin against the Bulls of 14 points.
I'm trying to understand. These playing rules. All right. So in the East, you have Cleveland and Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm. 7 versus 8.
And 8, and the other 2 teams,
Clippers and Minnesota.
In the East.
The other 2 teams are
Atlanta and
Charlotte and somebody.
Charlotte and Atlanta.
Okay. So whoever wins that game, do they play the winner of who? They play the winner of
they play the winner
loser,
of the 7th seed. Or I mean the 8th seed.
Yeah, they play the loser, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying one of them 2 teams is going to play Cleveland. Is that what you're saying, Dave?
Yeah, they're going to Cleveland got to play 2 games is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got to play 2 because when they lose against Brooklyn, they're going to lose against Brooklyn. You heard me. When they lose against Brooklyn's going to be the 7th seed. Okay, so the 8th seed is going to, and whoever wins of the 10th seed is going to have to play against each other. So I'm going to give y'all 8th seed. I'll say y'all win that game, but y'all ain't win that game against Brooklyn.
Okay.
Y'all lose by double figures.
So you
Brooklyn against Cleveland
like that 8.5
double figures now?
You like that 8.5?
Oh, dude, y'all gonna lose by at least, I'm gonna say 13 points.
It's hard
13
for me.
and a half. 13 and a half. I'm gonna give you Vegas odds.
It's hard for me to say that just because Steve Nash ain't calling no timeouts, dude. So Cleveland go on a little run, it changed everything up, dude. Like Nash,
Kyrie fresh, bro. He ain't played as many games as everybody do.
And then now
you get down to the playoffs.
He on Ramadan though.
Nah, that don't mean nothing. He's just been there, done that. Done that.
Bowl of fruit. You know what I mean?
Been there, done that, dude. This ain't like no new charted territory for him.
It's only his 2nd year doing it.
But I think, Kyrie's my guy. But I think that with him and Garland, that's kind of even matchup.
Yeah, Garland was showing me some stuff, dude. I don't know how you thought Colin Sexton was as good as Garland. I was like, woo, that boy nice. That boy nice. He nice.
The one position evens out.
Don't let nobody get in foul trouble.
No.
Hey, playoff Rondo may show up tomorrow too.
I forgot Rondo over there.
So
Rondo hurt though.
Rondo may show off.
Ain't Rondo hurt? Didn't he do something with his hand again?
He played last game.
Oh, okay.
See, Love coming out, storming back, getting ready in that playoff mode.
Man, this is really emotional.
You don't want slow foot.
This is really emotional for you, man. This is really emotional.
Didn't he have like 50 the other night?
Slow foot is not the answer.
Night?
The pace that they about to play in Brooklyn, slow foot is not the answer tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Now, don't let Durant come down a little awkward.
Dang, Bob, really?
I'm just saying.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Really?
It happened before.
Now you wishing injuries on
I'm not wishing anything. I'm not. I'm just saying.
That's low down, B.
He's almost a little physical move away. Like, oh shit, he exited the playoffs.
Wow.
Play to win.
Dang, I've never seen you so passionate about Cleveland, except if you talking about LeBron. You know what I mean? That's where I don't see the passion. Him too, right? I've never seen so much passion.
No, nobody will pick that.
Where's this coming from, B? Where's this coming from?
We have a chance.
We have a chance. Y'all got a chance. Y'all got a chance with this little stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they got, a chance in hell. You know what I mean? Dude, hey, B, this is
Dave.
It's affecting me, dude, on how emotional. I thought you was able kind of to not, express these emotions like this, dude. I've never seen you like this.
I'm rooting for Chicago. They're in the Central Division, Midwestern. Hey, man, what's happening? Brooklyn's over in the East. Brooklyn's over in the East.
How do you do that? How are you able to how do you able to attach another team, man? It's like
Midwest, Central Division.
Okay.
You always root for your division first.
Okay. I missed that. I missed that little assignment. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay.
Right.
See, I guess that's kind of what you do too, right? You know what I mean?
Like, no, I just follow you. What you got on the back? What you got on the back of your shirt right here? What you got on the back of your shirt, DP? You got a White Sox.
He got the White Sox logo. He got the White Sox logo on the back, on the right shoulder.
You hear him talking about the Nets so much. I ain't hear about 2 words about the Bulls.
Hey, see, he got the White Sox logo on his right shoulder.
You know how that cat is, man. He make you think he worked for the team. You know what I mean? You got inside.
It's a sticker. The Cubs is a sticker. It's really the White Sox. It's really the White Sox.
I was just asking Bob, dang, dude, can I ask him a question, dude? Can I ask him a question? I just asked him a simple question. Hey, that's something you do.
B, you gotta make the overlay and just put the Nets on his little side. Just put the Nets. Put the Nets on the background.
Don't be co-signing with that, Bob. Don't be doing that, bro.
Cat is an insider. He knows Steve Nash personally.
I've never seen a Cubs shirt in black. That's all I'm saying. I've never.
It's especially made, brother. Shout out to the Chicago Cubs, man. Big up on the first 2 wins. Yeah. The season off right.
Oh man.
I can't even ask that man the question. You know what I'm saying? I just wonder how you just go from being a New York fan, to Cleveland fan, to the Lakers. You know what I mean? I just wonder how that worked. New Orleans Pelicans.
See
nice.
Everybody,
I was just wondering, man.
Everybody
you know what I'm saying?
See what it takes.
That looks like a Brooklyn hat, though. That looks like a Brooklyn hat, though.
No, it's not. This ain't got no parts of Brooklyn on it.
It's black and white. The Nets colors.
No parts of Brooklyn on it, man.
Hey, man. Quick question, right? Quick question, man. Quick question here, right? The New Jersey Nets in Brooklyn, right? Playoffs. Why didn't Dr. J get any visits to the court, man?
I know, right?
Did he get a ring? ABA?
Yeah.
New Jersey?
Yes.
I mean, I know the Sixers, whatever, he got a ring there, but it's like, yo, you would think he'd get,
You think they be showing them some love, man?
Some like, hey, Dr. J, it's the Dr. J now. We retiring your jersey. That 30 was it 32?
Mm-hmm.
We'll retire it. Hey, we might have to put that out there. Hey, BK, hashtag 32 Julius, the doc. The doc. But okay, out the West then, because obviously, I think my Cavi's gonna do it. I think me personally, I think we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Then wait till next year. We don't like a player away. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so we got the one we got Cleveland. Two, the Knicks. No, the Knicks ain't even in it. Chicago.
Hey, slow your horses down, man. Y'all only gonna play 4 more games.
All right, See, Cindy Lauper. Every time True Colors comes out, every time when it gets real. Every time
4
it
more
gets real,
games, maybe 5.
You try to Cindy Lauper.
Maybe 5 with the play-in.
Now out west, who y'all got? Who you guys seeing out west?
Man. Conference finals, I got Memphis, and I got Memphis and G State.
Mm-hmm. You got Memphis and G State? Okay.
Damn.
Who you got out the West, DP?
I like the Suns winning still.
That is true. If I had to bet, I'm going with the Suns again this year, man.
I know. I just listened to how that fool Devin Booker be talking, you know what I'm saying, after the post game. It's like no nonsense with that cat, dude, when he speak upon like how the game went. You know what I mean? That fool got like some sort of demeanor, dude, that a lot of cats ain't really, you know what I mean, kind of showing that, hey man, I'm serious about hooping and winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that dude, that's kind of scary. When cats you Kobe and Shaq and you know what I mean, even Carmelo back in the Denver days, they kind of like, hey, look, man, I was out there such a them fools they couldn't stop me. Yeah, you know what I mean? They go through that little era, right, where they got that little swag and arrogance, and them fools be, you know what I'm saying? He got that like right now, man.
Okay, ain't nobody been able to stop that cat. Let's be clear. Since he came in, hasn't nobody stopped him.
Dude, dude. He don't be shooting a lot, 30 shots, a lot of games, dude.
He's efficient.
That fool make his shot.
He's efficient.
Man, hey,
he makes his shot,
dude. And then you got CP3 over there, just you know what I mean.
He just got to stay healthy.
Street clothes 3.
I'm talking about the way he's playing this year, man. I'm talking about stats, bro.
Okay. He always get hurt in the playoffs.
That cat. Well, luckily he was out. You know what I mean? He got to save them legs. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you're entitled at his age, man, to to be hurt. That stuff's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? With all them miles on them legs. You know what I'm saying? I think that goes with playing in that age. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got Phoenix and Memphis in the conference finals. That's what I got. Not G State. I think I may have said G State on accident because they ain't going nowhere. Denver gonna knock them out. That's what I got. Denver knocking them.
Yeah.
That's
especially if Seth Curry ain't 100%.
Yeah, they said they don't know if you're gonna play until like it coming down to the game or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, and those two teams have a history of battling in the plaffs. You know what I mean?
Denver won the series.
You can go back to when Mark Jackson talk about he had an informant. Remember when Denver?
What? I forgot all about that.
I'll be right back.
I forgot all about that. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Foreman, what?
I forgot all about that.
And that informant went back to Golden State.
Yeah. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, he said all that, man. It's crazy.
Gotta do the plays.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting as far as these playoffs. It's good though. It's good. I heard they're gonna even. I don't know. I heard something that they might be tweaking. I want to say something as far as the draft, where somewhere they're trying to separate even further tanking, meaning that even the bottom half, they might have like a bottom half tournament, whatever, for the number one draft. So.
Consolation brackets, you know what I mean?
Hey, this is more money, more television ratings, amp it up a little bit.
And you make it competitive, right? Because you can actually say, oh man, well at least these guys kind of match up So you'll see at least a good game.
Right.
But it might be a horrible game. You know what I mean? Depending on how bad they are. Like
Hey,
who
man.
would want to see Houston in the playoff series playing a competitive game with
For the number one draft pick, though.
with Detroit? You know
For
what
the
I'm
number
saying?
one, for the number one draft pick. You never know, man.
That's
You know what I'm
great
saying?
motivation.
The
we need to
bottom,
write
the
that
That's
bottom,
in.
great. That's
the
great
bottom.
motivation.
Hey, the bottom teams. Hey, we playing for
Ain't
something now.
ain't no lottery. You know what I mean?
None.
It goes by how you. I mean,
And
but
that
Cass,
final.
yeah,
But you
yeah,
still get
yeah.
checks though. That's what the play. You still gonna get paid.
But
Cass
Right?
can lose, but Cass can lose on purpose, dude. Just go out and get no effort. Dude. Okay, we just go all be at the bottom.
you
You know
got
what I'm saying?
Man,
basically whoever that
the
number one
NBA will
draft pick
find
is
them.
based off
The
of the
NBA.
position. The cat that knows gonna be getting replaced ain't gonna be playing hard.
I don't know, but also, you never know, man. The league might, find the teams even more. Find them. Like, okay, now you can't put your G League team in the last conference, or the bottom league tournament. You can't put your G League team out there. You're getting fined.
No, they need to start firing some GMs. The
Well,
GMs need to be fired. You know what I mean? Because at some point, you know what I mean,
yes.
that stuff don't roll uphill. You know what I mean? Far enough. Firing
Yeah.
coaches. You know what I mean? Bringing in director of operations. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, dude, come on, man, stop with all that madness, dude. Fire the
It's,
people who ain't getting the job done. They good old boys. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You know what I
You know
mean?
that.
They friends of friends, and they just keeping these cats in there and not being competitive, giving them checks like royalties or something. We owe you, man. Go ahead. We're gonna give you this job.
What does Charles Barkley call them? Like day robbers? Just rob,
Dude,
just robbing his company of money. Oh man, did I just see something? What's his name still on the books? What was the guy out of Florida? Went to Memphis, got hurt. Chandler. Is Chandler still on somebody's books?
Chandler Parsons? No,
Yeah.
he came off. He came
Oh,
off like I think it was this year.
okay. I
This
know I
year,
seen
yeah,
some
this year,
story,
last year,
man. I
yeah.
know I seen some
Yeah,
story.
got his final check. And that fool retired this year too. I'm retired from
Yeah,
basketball.
like
It's
he was
like, dude,
coming back.
you ain't played in 5 years.
He ain't
Dude.
played. He ain't played
He
in
got
nothing.
he got his money off of one or two good seasons, really.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
decent. He was averaging like 15 points, but he had like one good season, and then they gave him a whole lot of money.
That's when he was in
Man,
Houston, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
whole bunch of money, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. He had a good lawyer. I mean, not a good lawyer, good
Good
agent.
agent. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Lawyers
agent.
too. Lawyers
Good,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
good agent. Hey, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Some hip hop news. It's kind of disturbing. It's like, what the hell just happened? You know, like, why y'all got?
I learn something new every day.
You said it's kind of
It's
disturbing with hip
kind of
hop.
disturbing, man. It's kind of disturbing on this, right? You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck? But we just gonna go ahead and bring it up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Kid Creole, founding member Grandmaster Flash, convicted of manslaughter. Supposedly back in 2017, August, in Midtown Manhattan, my man stabbed some, they say homeless, guy in the chest 2 times. However, the rapper saying that, hey, he was defending himself. He thought the dude was gay and getting on him as far as the, sweet talking or holler at him or whatever the case may be. But anyway, my man, Kid Creole, he has to, well, I should say has to, he's scheduled to face his sentencing on May 4th of this year. You've heard some well songs, obviously classic, The Message, 1982, when it came out by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, and the group was inducted to the Hall of Fame Rock and Roll in 2007. It's kind of messed up, man, that this situation had to come up, with Kid Creole on these manslaughter charges on a 2017 fatal stabbing of a homeless man who he thought was gay and was trying to holler at him. So, words on that, fellas. This is tragedy. This is tragic.
When you really, because I saw another article about this story. They said Kid Creole worked at like a dry cleaners or something of the sort like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say he was kind of to himself. he always used to wear headphones in his ear. So the story, I don't know if you got the whole thing out of it, said he was walking to work and he comes across this guy. He had the headphones in his ear. The guy says something like what's up or something like that, but they said like he really didn't hear him and he kept on walking. Then he circled back because somebody he thought or something that the guy was trying to hit on him, that he was gay. So he ended up stabbing the dude. He's like, nah, I'm not gay. But the problem, I guess, with the case was he went into work after this, watched off everything, and worked like nothing happened. So they were saying that possible self-defense, but not self-defense. Guy made a pass at him, but not really a pass at him because he had the damn earphones in his head and he was a little bit off. It's a real strange.
But with a steak knife.
Yeah, he was rolling around with the steak knife. But they said the cat was a little bit off. Like he never, like, where he worked, nobody even knew who he was. He was just a worker there.
He was to himself.
Did nobody? So the whole thing is just
sounds like
because if you think if you're a little bit off, I should say, and then you think somebody think you gay and makes a pass at you, but you're a little off, it's like, dang, he stabbed him. I don't know if he tried to kill him, but he tried. I mean, it's just a weird, crazy scenario with that case when I read into it, because I was like, man, that's just really odd, because I know how New York dudes think. Some cat think you gay. Man, fisticuffs is happening. I'm just saying that's just normally what happens. So for the host, but the steak knife, I was like, where you get the steak knife from? So he rolled with the steak knife, old school style. You know what I mean? So I was
some
like,
people just don't talk to, man. Just let them be.
Crazy.
Don't talk to them.
But even in the Bronx, it's a whole different place up there. I'm sorry, Bronx people. It's a whole different place up there. So hey, just crazy, man. Sad story, dude.
I don't know that picture. My man looked like he related to Al Sharpton.
Huh?
Dude looked like my man looked like he could be related to Al Sharpton. You see this, man? Look, check it out.
The skinny Al or the big Al? Which one you talking about?
The skinny Al. Skinny Al right there. You know what I mean?
Well, in his case, maybe he should have called Mr. Sharpton then.
Yeah. I don't know. What you think, Dave?
Hey, he looked like winter is coming. He looked like.
Oh wow! This guy said he looked like Game of Thrones. The ice.
That just like me gets up right here. You know what I mean? Hey, give me that Man Union started like in the middle. Oh, what's and see that he said, hey man, he was a little off.
Hey man, hey.
Bob, I had a straight face the whole time, dude. I was crying. I was crying on the inside.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
I said, man, I kept a straight face. I said, this.
I ain't know how no other nicer way to say it. I'll be politically correct. I'll be politically correct, man.
He said a little off.
Hey man, crazy
weird story.
Crazy,
dude.
Man.
Hey, we gonna go. Well, I wouldn't say weird,
no.
but I guess since we on this murder, kill.
Silent murder, nah.
Since we on this murder, kill. This is something came. Well, yeah, in the new, street justice definitely came about on this. But hey, on this one, what can you do? So, New Orleans, Louisiana. Police have arrested a man accused of killing a murder suspect wounding his mother Tuesday morning, according, like I said, to the New Orleans Police Department. So, to make a long story short, let me bring this up, this article. Make a long story short, the gentleman here, Bakio Johnson, he killed, like you said, the some young guy. Anyway, the young guy he was going after retaliation because the guy who Bakio killed, Hollis Carter, was headed to court for the slaying of Edna Carr, student, and his sister, which happened to be, I want to say, Bakio's 2 children. So when my man Hollis Carter was headed to court, Carter ended up trying to shoot him, ended up killing him, and the guy's what I think is my fault on that. Let me back up a little bit. The brother ended up killing Hollis Carter on his way to court because of the deaths of Caleb Johnson, 18, and his sister Breonna Brown, 25. So Bakio killed Hollis Carter in retaliation, but when he ended up killing when he did the murder on Hollis Carter, he ended up wounding, I want to say, Hollis Carter's mother as well. She didn't die. Obviously, she suffered some non-fatal injuries. But on this one, oh my goodness, man, street justice. Yes or no?
I don't know, man. It was kind of hard for me to follow along with that story. Yeah, Hollis Collar and Jesus all the rest. Both the kills.
Yeah. You can read. It was on the screen. You can read it on the screen.
That junk was tiny.
It was tiny. I couldn't read.
I couldn't
you can read it on the screen.
I couldn't read it, Bob. It was too tiny. I should have said blew it up, but I didn't want to interrupt you because I know you was right in mid reading. But you know what I mean? I didn't understand the story.
Hey, street justice. Street justice. Make a long story short.
Street justice, everybody. Street justice.
Hey, street justice. Basically, father in Louisiana. Basically, he had 2 children. 2 of his kids, son and a daughter, was murdered by a young black guy. So when the guy went to trial or whatnot, going away to his court, father opened up on him. Retaliation, no question on that. I mean, what would you do if you sat there and seen the person who killed 2 of your kids? You know, man. I mean,
yeah, you go always plead temporary insanity. You know what I mean? That I think that's always a way for attorney to get them off. The same way, you know what I mean, this dude's about to get off more likely. You know what I mean?
But I mean, realistically, it is a moment of temporary insanity.
It is. That boy got a PTSD. You know what I mean?
It is
clearly a PTSD.
Yep.
You know what I mean? No one who's not feeling that kind of, you know what I mean, sorrow and hurt does something like that. Knowing the outcome, a father, you know what I mean? Like, come on, we're not talking about, you know what I mean, a thief among thieves, you know what I mean, type of mentality. This dude was a father, dude, and this disrupted his whole fatherhood. Yeah, that's a true PTSD.
True. No question about it.
Facts.
You know what?
Facts.
There's also
he may not have ever been to live with himself if he didn't do it.
Yeah. They always say the eye for an eye.
Here it is, yeah. Bakio Johnson, 46. These guys are all young.
Sad as that is. Yeah, young. Sad as that is, man.
Yeah, Dad's 46.
Wow.
You know,
I don't condone the killing.
Hollis Carter was 21. And his kids.
Yeah. Man, that's clear PTSD.
Yeah.
Man.
Sad news.
I get it.
You know, I mean, man.
I get it.
It's sad on both sides. You know what I mean? It's sad that a man has to be drawn to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey. And it says right here, Johnson faces second-degree murder charges and attempted second-degree murder charges.
Man, where is Beyonce and Kim Kardashian on this one?
Right. Hey, something.
You know, I mean, man, those laws should never change. You know, you heard me, man. Tough. I'm not like you said.
Tough.
That's a tough one.
Tough.
That's a tough
one.
But I mean, you can almost put yourself in his shoes.
Like I said,
that's tough.
An eye for an eye.
Could you imagine some senseless killing?
That's tough.
Good grief.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, Whoo. Yeah, I had to bring that one up. I'm like, what in the
Yeah,
world?
he really need a whole lot of Jesus to get out of that moment.
Oh man. I mean,
Good.
that's
That's
crazy.
that's almost the same as what was that movie with Samuel L. Jackson? What was the name of that movie with him and Matthew McConaughey?
Mississippi Burning.
Is that what it was?
I think
Kind
so.
of the same
Mississippi
scenario, right?
Burning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
man.
both said it, so it must be right.
Yep. That's the same
Right.
scenario.
Right, has to be it, man. Hey, man, you know, what else is in the news? Oh, that's what's in the news. We're going to go to politics right now.
Oh,
How do y'all think that your boy, my man Dr. Carl calls him dead mummy, Joe Biden?
That's cool.
Dr. Carl calls him dead mummy.
Hey, mummy. A dead mummy. So, a mummy already dead. He said a dead mummy.
Dead mummy. So, you know, there's been a lot of, you know, feedback out there, you know, his approval rating keeps going down, obviously. So what are your overall assessment of this administration so far? Is this going on what? Is this almost year 2? What's you guys' overall assessment of this administration?
I mean, you want me to keep it politically correct, or you want me to keep it just 1,000%?
Hey, man,
this is blend it all together. Podcast. This is barbershop blend it all together. Baby. Mix it all up in there.
Hey, I'm happy about Mrs. Brown getting her nomination.
Yep.
Clarence, you may have to go, Clarence.
Oh, dang, you went from what you attacking?
You said to keep it.
Dang, he said the administration. He said the administration.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. That's some things they all intertwine.
Hey man, Clarence ain't here to defend himself, man.
Listen. There's the what the other people say, the emails. Well, we got the text messages. I'm just saying. But as far as this little administration, dude, once again, what have you done for Black folks? The Black folks is what actually got you hot, what actually got you in this position. They are the people that got you into the presidency. You promised a lot of families that you would do a lot of things for families, and he hasn't reciprocated. You know what I mean? So at that point,
we got checks.
You know what I mean? Fuck them checks. There's a lot of things happening to Black people. You know what I mean? Fuck them checks.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
Fuck them checks, dude.
Some relief is better than no relief. Some relief is better than no relief.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is that, hey, within this year, a lot of promises haven't been withheld.
Which promises?
You know what I mean?
Have been withheld.
What promises? Which ones?
You know what I mean? Dude, look how long it took for the anti-lynching bill to come across. The hate bill. Let's talk about, hey, the Asians getting that money.
But he was the only president that approved it. So you can't say about it wasn't didn't go through.
Listen, I'm gonna give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go through the list of things that I actually had. That I had about. It's only been a year. He's not done enough. That's all I'm saying. He's not done enough.
Okay, we don't need the whole thing then.
You know what I mean? He ain't done enough.
Bob,
you don't get a pass. He ain't done enough.
Bob, it's your show.
Yeah, not done enough.
Tell him, man, the B side, you at least got some quotas.
Hey,
we ain't got 5 minutes.
I'm just trying to put out there, you know what I'm saying, so we can get a better assessment.
He said
of
5 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Was you anticipating this question?
Hey man, no, I wasn't.
I would like to get the questions ahead of time too, B. You know what I mean? I like to do some research. I don't know if I got 5 minutes worth on anything. I ain't got 5 minutes on nothing.
Go ahead, see. Don't listen to Jay. Don't let.
Go ahead. Go
you off your
I got something to do right now.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Counting down.
Don't listen to him, see. Don't listen to him. Shoot your shit off, see.
You on the clock. So the 5 minutes is preparation. This fool got to put up a teleprompter. B. He got
Is that he's
I
ready?
said go.
He got to get the paper. Look at this. He keep it Bob. Okay, you know what? That's some underhanded stuff, B.
Wait, I didn't send him. I didn't send him no. I didn't send him.
Hey, man. Okay, I missed last week. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I know I was going to have to get come to like this. Sabotage. Wow. Low down. Dang. Dang.
See, help me out here. See, I didn't give you no listings of questions.
Yeah, I
Topics
can't
in the
listen to the
podcast.
questions.
So you just got 5 minutes of a summarized, you know what I mean, segment on Biden administration. I mean, come on, man. Just in your notes.
I say in my notes.
You made me not to think this is stage. Yeah.
Stay.
Oh, come on. Wow. Dang. Hey, man.
One of the things that hasn't been done, which is something he promised, is reuniting the migrant families. There's a lot of families that haven't been put back together. That's important. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things. There's a lot of things that the cat said that hasn't been done. You know what I mean? So I would think that'd be something he wanted, try to get done. That's, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's one of the things, you know what I mean?
Okay, immigration, no question.
You want to rebuild the asylum system as well.
Does that go in tune with the police?
What's the asylum system?
Is that in tune with the police?
If I'm leaving another country because I'm about to get killed,
that's what the
claim to be, hey, I need to come to the United States.
Oh,
they like
asylum.
You gotta hold off. You gotta hold off. I can't hold off. I'm about to get killed over here. You know what I'm saying?
They're still using what is that title? What is it? What title is that? 5 or 19 or whatever that the Trump administration used. Whatever it is for the administration, the previous administration, they're still using that. So yeah, you're right on that. You're right, no question.
Yeah.
Anything else on that?
Listen,
don't worry.
You keep
time.
You keep passing the little buck on the little student loan, dude. At this point, get rid of the student loan. Don't even make the cast pay it back. At this point, you know what I mean? Because you keep kicking it down the line, and the reason I'm gonna say that is because based off of this whole Russia stuff. Everybody in Russia DP. Everybody in Russia that got a credit card with Amazon, let's say American Express. You know what? Hey, hold up. You ain't got to pass. Why is that? All of a sudden you don't need that money?
European.
You don't need it.
Difference.
All of a sudden, I'm just saying, all of a sudden you don't need that money though, huh?
That's the Europeans.
I'm just saying, but everybody else, hey.
See, that's
I'm
Europeans. See, Europeans debt, they think black. Come on, let's think about it. College student loan debt, they thinking about the minorities. So for real.
Okay, this is one DP will love. What about the gun control, DP? What about the gun control law? I'm just saying. So he ain't done nothing in a year. He got a lot to do. He got a lot to do. He ain't getting no pass. What'd you say, B? We got to make these people start paying for our vote. They got to give us. Yeah. There's a lot to be done still.
Oh yeah.
So you don't get no pass. It's like you did a little good. You get a little pat on the back, but it's not enough. It's not enough.
Because the what I want to say, the student loans or whatever. Isn't that just executive orders, right? He can write up that executive order, right?
Just get rid of that stuff, dude.
He already took off a third of it. He took off a third of it.
Get rid of it.
They're not going to. They ain't going to because once when they start seeing or associating free, associate minority with it, and they're not having that. They're not having that at all. But he has reduced some of it.
And like I said, and address systematic racism.
Oh,
That's incomplete as well.
Well. You know what he said on that. We don't need to
5 minutes. 5
defund the
minutes
police.
is
We
up.
need to fund them. So yes,
Yeah,
on that,
you know what I
definitely.
mean? Yeah, that was the other one. You went from
Policing,
defund to we got to fund them. Hey, hold on, player.
That was
I
slap in the
heard you
face.
clearly. You know what I
That
mean?
was a slap
You
in the
did
face. No
a
question.
total 360.
No question. Yeah.
Like I said,
but I mean, I can understand the stance on we need to fund the police. You mean? I could understand the stance, and I mean, I'm
they need
behind it.
more money.
I'm behind it 1,000%.
What? He just gave them $350 billion
Yeah, dude.
out of the rescue plan.
Okay. It's needed, kid.
And
It's needed. Well, okay. Do you? Okay. All right. Let me help you out here. Let me help you out here. Let me help you out here, brother. Let me help you out here. Did you ever go to Mexico like in your younger days? You know what I mean?
Hell
Like in the
no.
like
No.
1980,
We ain't close to Mexico.
1990.
No, ain't no brothers down there.
You know what Tijuana, you know what I mean?
No, ain't no brothers
18,
there.
19. I said when you were 18.
I never went. The first time I went to Mexico was in 2019. Ever.
Hey, hold on. When you went over there, When you went over there, did you go do the stud stuff, or what was you doing over there?
Oh,
Vacation.
See,
you can't even enjoy yourself now, baby. Can't even enjoy yourself. But anyway, you don't remember like the federale when you go across to Mexico, they used to always say keep 20 in your shoe because they're gonna rob you.
Yeah.
Because Mexico wasn't paying them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that on the streets, bro.
They gonna get paid, dude.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you don't want to make matters worse. You don't want to make that makes matters worse.
It's almost we're militarizing our police department.
Yes, dude. It's like a military. They got a whole bunch of stuff they don't even use.
Are you kidding? So, are you proposing to not have a police system?
No.
They just don't need all of that money.
Some of that funding can go.
They don't need all of that money.
Mental health services.
They don't need all of that money.
Like that 300, like that 350 billion dollars. That could have been some medical.
Do you know how many policemen there are? Don't you know that? Don't you know?
LA County or California?
Don't you know the population?
There's a lot more dangerous
jobs. The population of the world is growing. You know what I mean? It's not getting smaller. People living longer.
There's more dangerous jobs than being a police.
They're living longer, bro. There's other parts of the police that's just not cats on their beat and driving around in cars, and you know what I mean? That ain't just all the police. There's a lot of that goes into police. It requires money. Hey man,
the police is talking about when you use the money for military arrived
Why are we keep giving them? Why are we
in a civilized street level, man?
You don't need that.
Get up and get a top.
You don't need military equipment. You don't need military equipment in the city.
Dave,
you
don't need military equipment in the city.
You don't.
You don't need military equipment in the city.
Why does the police force need tanks?
What's that for? What's that for?
Tanks, man.
What's that for? The batarang? The batarang coming to the front door? Batarang. I mean, like, what's that for?
And then when they do bring down the tough equipment, all the militarized equipment, what community they go into when they get that? It ain't in the suburbs. It's not in the wealthy environments. So whenever we see, what we all saying is, look, don't kill us. Obviously, you got the wrong cops.
But defunding the police, you know what I mean? You need to fund them, man. It's like, man, sometimes, you know how when you go to work, you may come in contact with somebody that you probably would never hang out with. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's just certain people you're like, I never thought, you know what I mean? You know, that I would hang out with this type of personality of a person. I don't really like that personality of a person. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, but I'm just saying.
So when we still pump money into a system that still terrorizes us, what are you supposed to do? We supposed to keep funding them?
Money needs to be reallocated.
They better know the people that's working there. the leaders are not doing their job. Somebody is it's either a gang system need to get removed or somebody's not doing full psych evaluation on these cats. They know who the bad apples are, man.
And they don't do anything.
Most of it is right in their face. They know who these people tied to.
We got a whole section of our country, aka Black and Mexican, who are telling the government, hey, we're tired of being killed here for a traffic violation, for no-knock warrants. No-knock warrants can't be good. Let's think about it, right?
Or just being afraid.
You have an army, but you have an army behind you. Why are people getting killed for traffic stops? Why are people getting killed?
Never supposed to get killed for a traffic stop.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So it's the wordplay with you then. So if they wouldn't use the word defunding, would that be better if they didn't use the word quote unquote defunding?
That's pretty much what everybody's all in the uproar about is the word defunding.
I mean, dude, okay, that's just like
reallocation of that money.
Okay, that's just like you kind of doing some, mediocre stuff at work. And we'll say maybe go out of the lines of the company guideline. They say, you know what? We're going to defund you on doing anything that's going to make you better while working here. You know what I mean?
It's not making it
we're gonna take what you're working for away from you.
We got stats on what's making them better.
I know one thing.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
I know one thing.
What will that do to you, motivation and morale wise? You know what I mean? When you need to get a raise and you've been working overtime, you know what I mean, for who knows, 80 hours a week, you know what I mean, type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like,
for this.
Hey man, but there's 80 hours a week.
Let's do the math here. They said in LAPD, there's 9,974 police officers. They just gave them $1.8 billion in June.
You know a lot of those. I'm
just saying.
I'm just saying.
$1.8 billion for 9. They ain't even full 10,000 people.
When have they built a new jail?
They need to.
Real here, man. No.
So you saying there's overpopulation?
No. I mean, I don't know. I'm about to make my statement. I haven't even asked for my 5 minutes, Bob. But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go there. I ain't going there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You're right. Go ahead. Roll it off, D. Roll it off.
Yeah. And they don't build no new jails, man. So all this real estate that they got, you know what I mean? That stuff old, kid. You know what I mean? It's like funding for bridges. You know what I mean? Federal, every interstate. Well, there's a lot of upkeep needed, a lot of traffic going on. Hey, have you see nice? Hold up, see nice. What you remember the Tangiers Hotel, you know what I mean, in Las Vegas with the brown one? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, if you got a lot of traffic coming in, there's a lot of wear and tear that just happened on it. Even in brick, cement, steel cages, there's a lot of wear and tear, bro.
But that money don't go to that.
It's old.
No, you're right. But that money don't go to that.
It's old, man. Who knows how much it even costs to operate, you know what I mean, one jail.
I know one thing. When the numbers show that the other side.
They're not making no new jails.
Private jails.
Yeah.
Private.
A lot of us
I ain't seen one of them. When have anybody seen one of them?
Private jails in the country. In the country.
Ask Michael Jordan. He got some son.
Not that Michael. It's a white Michael Jordan. It ain't.
Okay.
It's like this, right? See, also, there's another point. There's another point too in it, right? Where it's in the Constitution that basically you break the law, you're a slave, right? So we already know our numbers are disproportionate, right? And we're only like 14% of the population. And we know there's facts out there that the Euro Americans get pulled over with way more contraband and nothing happens to them. All the killing. When the last time you heard some Euro American get pulled over and killed for minor traffic citation?
Well, it's a learned behavior, right? And so it's one of them things like, oh,
Yes.
if you ever
Yes.
if you come in contact with a black, you may have to shoot him.
But if you
You know
come
what I
into,
mean?
but
Yeah.
if you come in contact with a violent white European, give him some
Yeah.
space, give him some room.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
We
it's
know
shown
all this.
it's shown
So-
every
Get
day
the
on the
damn
news.
So why
It's shown every day
should
on
we
the news.
continue? So basically we're doing some insane shit, right?
I mean, well, what
It's
do you mean?
insanity going on. We put
it's
more
a-
money in the system that's killing us. What's
Nah,
this
man,
that made?
we pour money into our own community that's killing us too. You know what I mean? And you can talk about all that bad
1.8
satire, you know what I
billion.
mean, out there that we ingest.
What about all
regardless
the
of which,
programming? All the programming for
dude,
years and years and
1.8
years.
billion.
Well, that's a part of it.
For
That's a part of it.
9,000 officers.
Well, that's a part of it.
And then, does this make any sense? COVID relief money
Uh-oh.
stop payments because of governors, and they heard word is they're giving out that remaining funding from the COVID relief funding to the police department again. And then on top of that,
Why?
if we work at, let's say, the bank, right, and our desk or cash or our cash, what is it? A cash, what is it? A cash register. That's it. If our cash register comes up short, we up out of there. Ain't no.
I know, but
you need some training.
I know, but
Ain't no, then you get your job back because you're on a union.
yeah.
And we'll transfer you. Now you can go. You was at Wells Fargo, stole some money. Your shit came up short. Now we're gonna just transfer you over to Bank of America. You still get to keep your job.
I know, but let's keep it real though, man. You're missing the whole other side. No, you're missing the whole other side to it too. It's very simple.
How?
Very simple. The only way you put more money into things is if you either lower resources or you in research and development. That's when you put money on your company, right?
Okay, so all this extra money is in research and development.
Or capital run. Because guess what? Has the crime gone down, Bob?
Yes, it has. Technically, it has.
Technically, where and by what percentage?
What do you mean by what
See,
percentage?
let's see. Crime from last year.
I mean, you don't think that's a bullhorn?
People still out there commit crimes.
I would
never
say
goes
it's
down.
not as violent as it was a couple years ago.
It's not as violent. So if it's not as
Well,
violent,
they do
well,
crime.
there you go.
They do crime, violent
There you go.
crimes.
Okay,
all
okay,
that.
so
All that's a
you said it's
percentage.
not that violent anymore. So I'm just saying, but they're crime, man. Those crimes are still happening.
And why is there crime? Because of the economic missed opportunities.
Dude,
There's crime because people ain't paid.
I'm just saying, I worked in a technical service environment for a long time.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, man, I'm just put it as a certain level of cases you get come in or something. Like, dude,
Okay.
If you got a lot of work to do, got a lot of cases, man. I'm gonna be a detective. I got a lot of cases. I got over 2,000 cases that I get. I can't do them by myself.
Isn't that a management issue? Right?
So
Isn't
if you get that many cases, if you're a detective, you getting that many cases. You need help.
Okay. So
you got to hire more people.
But does the superior officer need to be making that much money from the regular officer? No. That money that you're giving all those bonuses to could be for more help. Could be for more positions.
You saying there should be no career path at the police?
Not when there's a difference in the management. What is it now? It can't be like 50% higher. Your superior officer should make
You want them to be like Walmart workers or something?
No, I'm not saying that. But we all know over the years, upper management, CEO positions, what they're making from the regular employee is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where if they didn't buy all those, was it cash? Was it stock back buying or whatnot? That's just one example. We all know that upper management is making way more than the average worker at all these companies.
It's called career pathing, man. I mean, stop with that, man.
No, but you don't have to be a cop. You don't have to be a cop. I'm sure they could have. I'm sure they could hire better cops. I'm sure they could.
Yeah, they could.
All I'm saying also on this, you got to think about it, right? It's like it's look at upper management. You have to look at all that. Obviously, I won't look
You
that up.
can't.
That's gonna
And another thing is union. It's ironclad. They're union.
and then I
Not
think the
saying that.
union. I think
Not saying it negatively, but
yeah,
the
yeah,
union has a lot. Has a lot of
but
reasons
why?
why they stay
But
intact too.
but why should the taxpayer money pay for the suits that a cop does when killing somebody? Why can't they take that money out of their
Pension,
union money?
Dues.
union
Why don't
dues.
they take them out of the
Yeah,
union money? Why don't they take them out of that? Why not? Why are we
got to be
spending
some
our
reality.
taxpayer money on the fallacy of a civilian who has a uniform that kills somebody? They are civilians. They just got a uniform.
Pretty much.
There's
Yep.
no, how can I say it? There's no accountability for a police officer if he goes rogue.
Zero.
But then we're supposed to take it. We're supposed to hear this. Support. What is it? Blue lives matter. Blue lives. Ain't nobody blue out here. You talking about the blue uniform matters? Ain't nobody blue out here. So you talking about the uniform?
Craziest slogan I think I probably ever heard.
Slap in the face, man. You got a portion of the people who we've been terrorized by these slave patrol units since day one. We're out here saying hello. We're tired of being killed over a minor traffic violation. Still goes on out. I mean, I don't know how many stories. Your boy, he's getting all types of money. Who's the one who goes around here defending all the cops getting killed? Crumps?
Benjamin Crump.
What's his name?
Benjamin Crump.
Yeah,
Benjamin,
Crumps.
yeah.
Non-talking ass Crumps.
Hey man, he got a little lisp, man.
He needs speech therapy, man. He needs
Ladies man.
He needs a speech.
Oh, don't say that.
He got a lazy tongue. I thought I saw a pussycat. But anyway, that's all, man. I mean, hey, see, and then that's the thing. People, when we say you fund the police, we're not saying that we don't need no police.
Yeah, we're not saying we don't need them.
We're just tired. Hey, there's some crazy folks out here. Understandable.
Allocate that money.
Understandable.
You don't.
Some of them are police officers.
You don't need them tanks.
Understandable.
Them tanks, them big old Humvees, and all. They don't need all that.
I guarantee you, man. If they would change, that's like, I don't even know. You can't change the culture. You can't change it, man.
Nah, Dorner already told you about the culture. Culture ain't gonna change for a while.
No, because it's NHI. That's what they say about us. NHI. No humans involved. That's how they look at us. That is the breakdown of what they say. NHI. No humans involved. That's us. But I don't know when have you heard some black cops pulling over some white folks and killing them for a parking ticket or
I don't think I've ever heard that one. That's a good one. I gotta look at that one. I don't think I've ever heard that one. That is a great question right there.
And when it happens, they get sentenced. That's like that dude up in Minnesota when the white lady thought somebody was out there harassing her or whatever. She comes on, jumps on the hood of the car. The brother shoots and kills her. He had to serve time. I mean, we see it all the time, man. But this is part of the control. All this is part of the white supremacy, man. All this is. Because the whole thing is, why isn't it happening to anybody else that's non-black? We pay taxes too.
We don't want them to die, though. We ain't trying to promote nobody getting killed.
No, we're not. No, we're not. But I mean, you don't see it on the other side. That's all we're saying. Of course not to fund the police, but it can be restructured.
Yeah, all day. They move that money around.
I mean, can we set up some
get
type
social
of
worker
insurance policy? Something.
That's a better word to use, Bob.
See, so it's the wordplay, right?
That's I told you. Everybody gets excited about the word defund.
So okay.
But it's reallocation.
We're gonna put out hashtag restructure the police department. Restructure.
Yeah, that's facts. You might want to coin that phrase.
Restructure. Why is that? Because we're hurting the feelings. We're hurting the feelings. When we say defund,
But blue lives matter.
That word is a clear divide with that.
So it's a
bullhorn.
So it's a
Pretty
bullhorn.
much.
Hey,
And
but
they
that's
knew it.
soft on crime.
And they knew it. They probably was the one who promoted it. You know what I mean?
But
They
here's the
want to
thing.
defund the police.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
here's the
they
thing.
coined that because they know how devilish that word really is.
COINTELPRO.
Well, you know what some people say when you put black in something, they automatically don't like it.
Well, we all know that.
Hey, black and defund though.
No, I'm just saying. You say Black Lives Matter, people get in the uproar, but they say no, Blue Lives Matter. But there's nobody that's blue.
Yeah, nobody's blue.
So what the hell?
The uniform.
Then people say White Lives Matter. It's like, wait a minute. Hey, we not seeing this. The same.
Seeing that
I mean, they're capable of saying, but they just know it's different meanings to it. There's different.
Blue Lives Matter.
They said there was a report that said that the Euro Americans are back to how they were thinking prior to the George Floyd killing. They're tired of us complaining about our lives.
But why do you think that narrative is out there? To make more people think like that, to make you think that that's how it's happening. We just talked about that, you know what I mean? That that wool they try to pull over people's eyes, man. That's bad propaganda, dude. That should not be passed along.
But it's
you
passed
got to,
along.
I know, but you got to just stop that in its tracks.
Why
you
can't
don't
we
want
call
that.
shit out?
You don't want.
Why can't
you
we
don't
call
want,
shit out?
You don't even want that to transfer lips.
Why can't we?
Because that makes perception.
Are you a Republican? Are you a Republican?
No, I am not.
But
that makes perception. No, man, it's just facts.
You live in Texas? You just.
I
you live in Texas?
Not.
Arizona?
Nope. I'm just saying certain things should not be uttered.
I don't understand why we still have to
tone it down.
The heroes feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Why?
You know what I mean? You forget them.
Why
they
we need to say why?
They get to say what they want.
Yeah, why? All we saying is don't kill us when you pull us over. That's all we're saying.
Can I get my day in court? Can I see the judge? Can I see the judge? Because that's what's supposed to happen. I should be able to see the judge.
And then the first thing we say, don't kill. Well, what did you do? What did they do?
Yeah, what did you do? Not following directions doesn't mean I'm supposed to die. You know what I mean? Because I said, hey, I don't agree with this ticket. I'm supposed to die? Okay, I don't agree with this. Why you pull me over?
Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, we go go off with what DP said. I want to refrain using what is defund the police? I'm gonna say restructure the police. Restructure. Hashtag restructure. New word out today. Hashtag restructure.
You on to some kid.
But that's a lot of vowels and shit for us to be saying right now. It was cats like defund. How you spell that? DE fund. Okay. Instead of so basically, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. I don't understand why we can't just obviously we could never be ourselves. So once again, to finesse the situation.
Yeah, we got tiptoe.
We have to we have to
double
check.
Got tap in.
Yeah, we got to double check.
No, you don't. Yes, you can.
Okay.
There's no can't.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're saying that, but if I come in the office with some braids and my little braids, they're gonna say, no, you can't have that at the office. We need to catch you here.
If that's what you want, do it.
AC.
Yeah, do it.
AC, he is waiting for the Crown Act to pass, hold up in the Senate. Build Back Better plan held up in the I don't know if we got the votes, but it's gonna be held up in the Senate. The John Lewis bill held up in the Senate.
Like I said, we still got a lot to do.
Unemployment rate 3.6%. 6.5 million jobs in the last 12 months.
All that don't matter.
We got a national holiday.
That's good thing.
We got a national holiday. We got a national holiday.
It's just like, I'll give you the analogy.
We got KBJ on the judge on
great
the Supreme Court.
Those are good things. I'm not saying
first black
all
female.
I'm saying is there's 4 quarters. We only in the first. We still got a
So
lot
out
to
of
do.
100%, what do you give his rate right now? Out of 100.
I'm gonna say 75.
And you're complaining?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, we should. Yeah, we should. You're right. But 75 is good. What do you say, Dave? What percentage? Well, I don't even think Dave's paying attention. So
I am paying attention.
no, I'm talking about to the administration.
Ah, man, I don't get involved in that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Dave.
I don't get involved in that stuff, bro.
You know that
Yeah.
voting matters, but it has a ceiling.
I vote.
That's good.
I mean,
That's good.
But I mean, it's like once you make a decision, hey, that's the decision you made.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Also,
just
hold on. Time out.
roll with it. Roll with it.
You're right. Hey, hold on, man. Guess what I found out?
Oh, geez.
I didn't even know this. Dave, are you a 7-day evangelist?
No, ain't no
Jehovah Witness?
man.
Jehovah?
No, ain't no Jehovah
I
Witness.
thought you said you was right.
You
Nah.
went from Minnesota like Prince.
No, hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with those. I'm just saying.
Hey, but
that wasn't traditionally what I was.
know.
I mean, religion I was raised in.
I didn't know that the Jehovah Witness, correct me if I'm wrong, that they keep track of a lot of records, meaning like the Ancestry.com, whatever. From what I heard, I don't know. Yeah, the lineage. Yes. But from what I heard,
they used to be Mormons. Now they the
Mormons. Yeah, the Mormons. My fault. Yeah, them. That's what I'm talking about. I thought they were 7. I don't know what it said anyhow.
That's what I'm talking
7
about.
day. I thought that's what they were. 7 day.
Got mixed up.
Aren't they the same thing? 7 day. Aren't they Mormons? No. 7 day evangelists are not Mormons.
Oh no.
I mean, I think they. Yeah, I think the Mormons changed their name or something like that.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, they don't go as Mormons. I think.
Really?
I didn't know they keep it. They go everywhere for lineage databases. I didn't know that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean database? What do you mean?
Like Ancestry.com.
What about it?
Best believe that's backed by the Mormons.
Mm-hmm.
That's their whole thing. Hey, you help us out giving us some information, we'll connect you to our database. Didn't know that. See, that's what I'm talking about, people. And where I get that from, Dr. Greg Carr. You got to tune in to Nubia, folks. $14 a month. You're going to get some. Dr. Sonyetta's on there.
There you go.
You said, Doctor, what's the name again?
There you go.
Basically, you want to go to the narrative. Go to narrative.com. That's a free site. But in order to get onto the Nubia, which is a subscription, you have to join Narrative. Narrative is free, but Nubia, that's where you get the content, and it's like $14 a month. It's great, man. It's definitely, like I said, changed my life. It opened me up to all type of books and philosophers that was needed, definitely during this pandemic time. So all you guys, I highly recommend you go to the Narrative. Professor Karen Hunter, she's a hooper, fellas. She's like 5'10".
Oh wow.
Yeah, and she has her own radio show, the Karen Hunter Show, on Sirius FM or Sirius XM. So check that out. I'm telling you, good stuff. And that's where I got the the mummy, the dead mummy. Dead mummy. That's where Dr. Greg Carr, he be going off, and he's knowledgeable. Africana Studies, Howard University. He's the man. Well, you know what, fellas? We gonna get up out of here. I'm getting cotton mouth. Shit, this is the longest one we've had for a minute. So, with that said, brothers.
Gave C-Nice that 25-minute segment. Yeah.
Oh, here you go, man.
They talking about the Biden administration. Yeah,
hey, man, I just said it ain't over.
Dang. Okay.
That's
it
funny.
Ain't over. We got more.
See, give us your handle, man, where people need to see you at, where they can go.
C-Nice on Instagram. C-Nice on Twitter. And I just want to say, once again, it's Knicks forever, baby. It's Knicks forever. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. It don't run. Nothing runs without the Knicks.
Dave, give us your handle, Dave.
At Dave Perk the King on Twitter, y'all.
There it is.
Me up.
Even though
Thanks
he
for
has
having
a
me,
Chicago, he has a Chicago White Sox shirt on with the Cubs sticker. But anyway, thanks, fellas, for tuning in.
Cubs.
Great job. You want to check me out, hashtag the B-Side Podcast. You can also check me out on or I should say the show on IG, the B-Side Podcast Q. You know what I mean? Also, check out the IG, Alec Roberts. We got caps. We got T-shirts. We got leggings for you ladies. Go to AlecRoberts.com. I'm going to bring that up, definitely. Go to AlecRoberts.com. And if you just want to check me out, you know what I mean? You can always go to AR Sales too. You know what I mean? So, hey, once again, thanks, fellas, coming out. We will see you, ladies and gentlemen, same time, same bad channel. Peace, 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 peace.